Chapter 1 Integers Part 3. Okay. So we will see 8th problem. In exercise 1.1, 8th problem we will see. Verify a minus of minus b equal to a plus b for the following values of a and b given. First problem you see a equal to 21, b equal to 8 given. Clear? Then second a equal to 118, b 125. Third a equal to 75, b equal to 84. Fourth one a equal to 28, b equal to 11 given. So one by one we have to verify this statement by putting the value a and b. Okay. For that you see the statement, you have equal to symbol means this is left hand side, this is right hand side. Okay. So you see center is equal to symbol is there. So this is right hand side, this one is left hand side. So first you take left hand side, LHS. Okay. Whatever there you write as it is, a minus of minus b. Now what is a? Put the value 21 minus, okay, of minus b is what? 8. Clear? So 21 minus of minus means what? Plus. Already previous class I given sign rule. Clear? Minus into, this is bracket means what? Into, bracket means into, minus of minus plus 8. So 29. Okay. Now you take right hand side. RHS. What is RHS? A plus B. A plus B. What is A? 21. What is B? 8. So 21 plus 8, 29. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. So hence verified. Hence verified. Okay. The same way you have to write left hand side, right hand side, then put the value and verify. Okay. One more problem we will see. That is second problem we will see. Okay. First to take left hand side. So left hand side you write as it is, left hand side of this statement, right, as it is a minus of minus b. Now put the value. What is a? 118 minus of minus 125, right? So 118 minus of minus again plus 125. So what is 118 plus 25? 13. Carry 1, 3 means 4, then 243, right? 243. Same way right hand side too. Right hand side, a plus b is there. What is a? 118 plus 125. 13, 4, 243. So 243, both left hand side, right hand sides are same. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. Hence verified. Next problem we will see 9th problem. Okay. What is given? Use the sign of greater than, less than. This is greater than. Okay. Less than or equal to symbol in the box to make the statement is true. Okay. Statement is given. You see, box is given. Okay. You have to, in that you have to fill it with symbol. Clear? You have to fill with symbol so that this statement will be true. Clear? So suitable symbol you have to fill. Okay. For that how to do is solution you take. This is same way. Clear? Box this side left, this side right. Okay. So left hand side you take. LHS what is that? Minus 8 plus of minus 4. So this can be written minus 8 plus into minus 4. Okay. So both numbers are having same sign. So add means 12. Same sign you have to put. Same sign you have to put. So minus 12. Okay, minus 12. That is right hand side you take. Minus 8 minus of minus 4. So minus 8 minus of minus plus. Minus of minus plus 4. Okay. So here both are different sign. Both are different sign means what you have to do? Subtract. Subtract. Biggest number minus smallest number, subtract. Ignore the sign. Subtract. 8 minus 4, 4. Put biggest number sign. What is the biggest number? 8 and 4. Biggest number is 8. So whose sign is minus? So minus 4. Okay. Minus 4. Now you see this side, left hand side you have how much? Minus 12. This side you have minus 4. So minus 12 minus 4. Which is the biggest one? Yes, minus 4 is biggest. So which symbol it will come? This side is minus 4 there. Okay. This side minus 12 there. So minus 4 is biggest. So less than. This is lesser. Lesser than this one. Okay. So like this you have to write the symbol. So when you give less than symbol only, this statement will be true. When you give less than symbol only, this statement is true. Therefore you write final answer, you write minus 8 plus of minus 4 is less than minus 8 minus of minus 4. Okay. That's all. Which side is open there? That is big. Clear? You have to write open one, you have to write big number. Okay. Here closed one. Symbol is what? Closed. So this side you write closed number. Okay. So here this symbol is less than. That means that only okay. It is the meaning. The minus 12 is less than minus 4. Minus 12. This is minus 12 is less than minus 4. Okay. Just to reverse also you can tell. Minus 4 is greater than minus 12. Minus 4 is greater than minus 12. Like that also you can tell. But according to this statement, you have to give less than symbol. Now, D also we will see, right? Left hand side you take. Left hand side equal to, okay. First you calculate my 39 write as it is better. Okay, 39 write as it is. Here you see minus 24 minus 15. Both are having same sign. Both are having same sign. Same sign you write. Then add how much? 24 15 is 39. Right? 24 plus 15 is 39. Okay, 39 you write, but put the same sign. Put the same sign. Now 39 minus 39 is 0. You are getting 0. Okay. Now right hand side same way you do. RHS equal to, what is there in the RHS? 36 plus minus 52 minus of minus 36. Okay. 36 plus of minus 52 minus of minus plus 36. Minus of minus plus 36. Okay. Now we can do one thing. Here 136 is there, here 136 is there. Okay, both positive. So 36 plus 36, 72. 72. Okay, 36 plus 36, 72. Okay, you can add first what? Positive number, then negative number you write. Plus into minus, minus 52. Right? Minus 52. Now 72 minus 52. 72 minus 52. How much? 20. So left hand side you see 0. Right hand side is 20. So which symbol you have to write? Same way. This symbol only. Okay. 20 is greater. Okay. So less than. So here what you will get? This less than this number. Okay. That is 0 is less than. Therefore 0 is less than 20. Therefore this statement can be written as 39 plus minus 24 minus 15 less than 36 plus minus 52 minus of minus 36. That's all. Okay. See, next we will see properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Okay. So first property, closure property under addition. What is closure property? Sum of two integers is always an integer. If you add two integers, again you should get integer, means then the closure property is satisfied. Clear? So in general, for any two integers you take, a and b, a plus b is also an integer. A plus b is also an integer. You see the example, means you will understand. You see examples. Two integer you take, minus 2, okay, add plus of minus 3. What we will get? Both are having same sign. So add 2 plus 3 is 5. Put the same sign, that is minus 5. Minus 5 is also an integer. Is also an integer. Understand? So adding two integer, again you are getting what integer means, then this closure property is satisfied. Okay. One more example you see. 5 minus plus of minus 7. Both are having different sign. Plus 5 minus. Different sign means what you have to do? Subtract. 7 minus 5, 2. But put biggest number sign. Bigger number sign is what? Minus, so minus 2. So is also integer. Is also an integer. Okay. So like this, so many examples you can see. Okay. So next we will see closure property of under subtraction. So under subtraction also, but the closure property satisfied. You see, subtraction of any two integer always an integer. Clear? So in general, for any two integer a and b you take, a minus b is also an integer. Just like what addition only. Okay. So examples you see. First one, minus 5 minus 7. Minus 5 here subtraction, minus 7. Okay. That means subtract. Okay. 7. Subtract 7 from minus 5. Clear? That is the meaning. Okay, now minus 5 minus 7 means minus 12. Both are same sign. Clear? Add and put the same sign. Here also 12 minus 5 is 7. So minus 12 is also integer. 7 is also integer. Clear? So subtraction of two integer is also integer. Clear? Next we will see third one, commutative property of addition. Commutative property of addition in general, for any two integers a and b you take, such that a plus b equal to b plus a. So commutative property means always remember a plus b equal to b plus a. Okay. For example, you see minus 2 plus 5 equal to 5 plus minus 2. You have to see. So suppose a is minus 2, b is 5. Clear? That is b plus a. Okay. You can check also here about minus 2 plus 5 is how much? The left hand side, how much you are getting? Left hand side you take. Minus 2 plus 5. How much? 3. Right hand side you take. 5 plus of minus 2. How much? 5. Different sign, subtract means 3. So both are same. Left hand side equal to right hand side. LHS equal to RHS. Therefore, commutative property is satisfied under addition. Clear? Or you write therefore addition is commutative. Addition of integer is commutative. Commutative. So like this, so many examples we can see. You see, fourth one, commutative property under addition. So always subtraction is not commutative for integers. Subtraction is not commutative for integers. That's why what? A minus B not equal to B minus C. It will not satisfy. You see, two number you take, subtract. 10, 20 I am taking. That means A is 10, B is 20. Okay, minus is already what? There in the property. Clear? So 10, 20, two numbers subtract. What is happening? You see, 10, 20 is having different sign, plus minus. That means subtract. 20 minus 10, 10. But biggest number sign minus m2. Clear? Again you take 20 minus 10. What will happen? 10. Therefore LHS not equal to RHS. That means minus 10 minus 20 not equal to 20 minus 10. Okay. Therefore LHS not equal to RHS. LHS not equal to RHS. Therefore always subtraction is not commutative. Subtraction is not commutative. For integers. Subtraction is not commutative for integers. Next we will see associative property. Okay? Associative property. Okay. I think fifth one, associative property. Okay. In general, for any three integer you have to take. So for commutative we have taken two integer, but for associative three integer you have to take A, B, C. Okay, so that A plus B in A plus B, B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. So you have to read very carefully. Okay, you see A plus B plus C. That means B plus C is in the bracket. Clear? A plus B in the bracket plus C. Okay, that's why read properly. A plus B plus C. Together, you read together. Okay. A plus, give pause. Clear? Then B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, like this you read means this statement easily you can remember nothing. Okay, now we will see one example. You see 10 plus minus 5 plus 3 equal to 10 plus of minus 5 plus 3. See what we are doing is just changing the bracket. Okay. You see in the left hand side you have last two number bracket. The right hand side you have first two number bracket. That's all. You see now you simplify this. Left hand side you take 10 plus of minus 5 plus 3. First what you have to do is bracket 1 simplify. Bracket 1 minus 5 plus 3 is how much? Minus 2, right? So 10 minus 2 is 8. Understood? Now right hand side you take 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is how much? 5 plus 3. That is equal to 8. Therefore, left hand side equal to right hand side. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. Okay. Therefore, associative property is satisfied. So always associative is and addition is associative for integers. Clear? Addition is associative. Integers, addition is associative. Okay. So we will see the additive identity. Additive identity. What is additive identity? Say you add any number with 0. You will get same number. Add any integers with 0, you will get one integer. There, same integer you will get. So here 0 is acting as additive identity. 0 is acting as additive identity. You see, minus 8 plus 0. What you will get? Minus 8. Same thing you will get. Minus 8 also integer. Okay. One integer taking, adding with 0 means same thing you will get. Means then 0 is additive identity. Clear? Like this. Or 0 plus 20 is what? 20 again. Clear? Minus 100 plus 0 is minus 100. So like this, so many examples you can write. Here 0 is additive identity. Therefore, 0 is additive identity. For integers. Okay. So far we have seen 6 property. Using this property, we are going to do some problems. Okay. So next we will see exercise problems. Exercise 1.2 problems. First problem you see, write down a pair of integers. Pair means 2 integers you have to make. Okay. And whose sum is given. A1 is what? Sum is 7. Whose sum is 7. 2 integer you take. Sum if you do means minus 7 you have to get. Okay. That pair of integer you have to find out. Okay. So you can do any integer you can take, but it should be satisfied. Sum you have to get minus 7. Okay, sum means plus you have to do. You see, minus 5 plus of minus 2 is how much? Minus 5 plus of minus 2 is minus 7. Getting? So minus 5 and what? Minus 2 are the pair of integers. Therefore, minus 7, minus 5 and minus 2 are required pair of integers. Okay, next B you see difference. You have to see the difference. Difference what? You have to get minus 10. Difference you have to get minus 10. Okay, you can take 10, 20. You can take 10, 20 you see. Difference is what? 10, 20. Difference is 10 minus 20. So minus 10 you will get. Okay. You see. 10 minus 20 is how much? 10 minus 20 is minus 10 already. Okay. Therefore, 10 and 20 are required pair of integers. Here 10 and 20 are required pair of integers. Next, sum is 0. Sum is 0. Sum is 0 means when you will get sum is 0, one number positive, one number negative you take. Both add means it will be 0. I am taking, you see, 15 one number. Okay, plus of minus 15. Plus of minus 15 another number. So 15 minus 15 0. Clear? Therefore, 15 and minus 15 are required pair of integers. So, okay. So like this easily you can do this problem. You see next problem, third problem you see, okay. In a quiz, team A scored minus 40, 10, 0 and team B scored 10, 0, minus 40 in 3 successive rounds. Which team scored more? Can we say that we can add integers in any order? Clear? See, first we will see who is scoring more, team A or team B. Clear? So for that what you have to do is, first you have to find out the total. Okay, total score for team A find out. Clear? Total score of team A equal to add minus 40 plus 10, 0. That means minus 40 plus 10. Both are having different sign, means subtract. 40 minus 10, 30. Bigger number sign put minus. Plus 0. You can ignore. Okay. Plus 0 means again you. Okay, understanding purpose you write. Minus 30 plus 0 means again minus 30 only will get. Because 0 is an additive identity. Clear? Next, total score of team B. Team B score 10 plus 0 plus of minus 10 plus 0, 10. Now 10 minus 40 is, both are different sign, plus minus. So subtract 40 minus 10, 30. So biggest number sign minus 30. So both the team scored what? Same. Clear? Both scored same. Clear? Same marks. Okay. Then can we what say that we can add integers in any order? Yes, you can add integers in any order. Same thing will get, because addition is always commutative. Clear? Addition is always commutative. Therefore, you can add the integers any way. Okay. So both the team scored equally. Minus 30, minus 30. Both teams scored equally. Therefore, then they asked, can we say that we can add integers in any order? Yes, we can add integers in any order, because addition is commutative. Okay, that also you can write, because addition is commutative for integers. Understand? That's all. So I will give some problems for homework. Okay, the homework problems I will attach in this video at the end. Clear? You do the homework for practice. Clear?